Okay, what I'm about to say right now is some deep shit, and I'm gonna try to keep it professional and not rants, but I'm pretty fucking livid. So I'm excited for Mass Effect. Obviously, I could live with the bad animations, which I have my review, but it was too long to upload to YouTube. It was over 15 minutes, so I'm gonna try to squeeze that in and do it again in another take. But I had my review, and I've read a lot of bad things about Mass Effect, from poor animations. I can live with it. That's fine. Great combat. I played the 10-hour trial. The combat planets, all that shit's good. But then I come upon this article. It is 12:57 a.m. on 3/18/2007. That is the time of this recording. So pretty much 1 a.m. 3/18/2017. This was posted an hour ago. Let's click on it because this is a really upsetting article to read. Now, I didn't play with the character creator shit in the trial. Maybe I should have. But now reading this, it is pretty much confirmed that I will be taking a default white writer out the gate. Like, the Mass Effect has lost its identity in character creation, I guess, because that's been completely taken from us. Fucking shame. Absolutely shameful. But it gets better. So obviously, Mass Effect Andromeda patch might allow gamers to make white people, meaning you cannot make a fucking white person. You can make an Asian, a black person, and a Hispanic type person, but you can't make a white person. This pissed me off, and this guy right here is one of the developers for Mass Effect, and he's the racist one, basically. He's the one that's been tweeting racism and all that shit. Can somebody at BioWare just take this guy out back and shoot him? Just dispose his corpse, please. I don't like this guy. Get him out of here. He's part of the problem with society nowadays. Just push him in front of a bus and be done with it. Because this guy just ruined all the bad shit for me. Like, this guy pretty much almost just killed the game for me. Now, I've never canceled a pre-order that if I enjoy a game enough, I'll pre-order the game, I'll support the devs, and I understand this is one dev. But the fact that this one dev has had so much impact in just this part alone, this is a big part of Mass Effect character creation. Some people go crazy over this. Dragon Age Inquisition, people were making good Game of Thrones characters because they enjoyed the character creation so much. Sometimes people, hell, I've had girlfriends in the past that have played games just for character creation because that's what they like to do. They don't like to play the game. They just like to create the prettiest Barbie they can, and that's it. And so this in itself is like a mini game and something that people and players expect from especially from a Mass Effect title. Like, you can't do any rushing here. This is important. And not only did you rush with the facial animations, again, something I could overlook till an update or whatever, it's fine. Okay, fine. You had to rush, that's fine. But, I expect that in a patch. Okay, that's all fine and good. But then you can't even make white-skinned characters. All because of one person's control over it. Which is clearly showing that. How has this guy not been fired yet? How has this guy been not taken out, thrown under the bus, and said, get the fuck out of our building? How can you condone this? Now, my fiance is Canadian, and I know some of their laws, and I know some of their prejudices, and, all that stuff from what she's told me. And I guarantee you this shit would not fly over in Canada. The fact that it is flying tells me that BioWare is okay with it. That's pretty much what it is, because any other Canadian I could talk to would say it's not okay there. But apparently it is. So, at least in the building of BioWare. I'm very displeased. Just with this article. I'll link the article in the description. But this right here shattered my review of the game, of the trial, like the pre-review of my trial. And it's not even the game's fault. It's not the other devs who worked on the game's fault. It's one person who has had an impact and who has been allowed to have said impact without any repercussions that is at fault. We have 3 days to release, and I'm honestly debating in those 3 days to contact Sony and request a refund right now. Right in this bitch. I am that upset. Get it fixed. Like, now. Or fire the guy and give us an update that you fired him. And I'll even be more happier if you do that. I don't want him anywhere near another Mass Effect title at all. I also don't want this shitty cosplay female that they mentioned in the comments here, who is an SJW or whatever, and whatever. I don't want her fucking in the game. Yeah, so I'm sure mostly everyone knows the news now that the facial animation was done by an inexperienced female cosplayer who did an animation sample film called I Hate Men. Yeah, don't ever do that again either. Take a note from the old BioWare team and do it yourself. Please don't get people like this, and get rid of this dev right here. This Mandir hair guy, get rid of him as well. Fix your shit, BioWare. Because I'm like this close to boycotting every title you make from now on. At least the new BioWare. The BioWare of old that I love is long gone. After Inquisition, there were issues with it, but I actually really enjoyed your Inquisition game, so I'll give you that. But the Mass Effect team has dropped the ball, and even much more now than my pre-review was actually going to give them. You know, my pre-review was actually pretty good to a degree. I was giving some pros, I was giving some cons, but I could overlook shitty facial animations for your game for a bit until a patch or something. However, I can't overlook this. This is just disgusting. This entire article, what I'm reading right now, is disgusting. For gamers, it makes me sick. It actually legit pisses me off. So, I'm going to upload this video now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you enjoy this article? I'm going to link this article in my description. I highly advise people watch this or read this article and read the comments and let me know your thoughts. But this was posted an hour ago, and I'm very angry right now. I was fine with everything else, all the flaws that have been spread through the web in the last couple days with the game after the trial. I've been completely fine with most of those. I could overlook some of those. This I can't. This just blatantly pissed me off to the point where I'm actually considering canceling myself. And I haven't, because I don't want to. I do want to play this game, but not with shit like this. I don't know if I can condone that. So we'll see. Maybe my mind will be changed if BioWare doesn't tweet, but God, there's so much flack this game is getting right now. And again, minus the small shit that it's been getting, this is huge. This is really impactful, because if this were not a game, which the developer has done on Twitter again several times, and not on the game format on his own personal fucking Twitter, something needs to be done about that. That looks bad for your company and for EA. So I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe I'll make an update video and let you know what I decide. I need to sleep on it, though, and really think about what I'm going to do here. But not happy at all. Anyways, guys, that's my video on the character tone and this article. Again, I'll link it in the description. You guys can read it. Have a good weekend. It's a shame. This game had promise. It really did, but this could be the nail in the coffin for me after reading this. I didn't know this until I actually just stumbled upon this. I'm sure this article has been posted everywhere else, but it's not getting a lot of media coverage, which I find very odd. So, I'm covering it. And it pissed me off. Alright. Anyways, guys, have a good weekend. I need to sleep on this and decide what I'm going to do tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Again, have a good weekend, and take care. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Article will be below. Take care, guys.